Hi guys, tonight we're going to fish the incoming tide and we're going to concentrate on the challenge lures. I've still got, I think, 7 to go. I've lost one, which is the Savage Gear, what is it? I don't know, but it's crap. I can't catch on it. I've now lost both of them. Do I want to spend £6 buying another one? No. Okay, so we're going to concentrate on the rest of the challenge lures. Need to get them ticked off. The time's running out this year. I was going to still try and get 9 done. I'm only at 3. I keep finding myself in positions, well, I just want to fish this, or suits the seeker, or does this. And so tonight I'm going to really try and concentrate on them. Wish me luck. Let's chuck it and see. Oh, there's a little cormoranty herony thing. Well, it's definitely a cormorant, that. It looks bigger than my last PB, but I will try not to catch him. You're alright, mate, you stay there. Right, challenge lures it is. We're going to start, as we often have, he's off, on the massive Hunt House 220mm top water lure. Right, let's chuck it and see. Oh, loads of little bait fish here, don't know what they are. Loads of them though. Nice to see. Let that sit for a second and start to work it. Come on, Mr. Hunt House. I'm fed up of throwing you and not catching. Normally find a bigger lures will get a little schooly, but nothing yet on this lure. We can but try. Well, the bait fish don't like it, it's too big for them. Looks great conditions for top water. Something that big, the bass should see that from miles away. I'd take a little joey mackerel, anything. Get this one ticked off. Look at that in the water, fabulous. Right, last cast on the Hunt House. It's a long one, so you got plenty of chance, Mr. Hunt House. Problem with this lure is he doesn't fit in my box, so when I take him off he's got to go back up the beach into the bag or onto a rock. Right, you've had your chance, mate. Right guys, we're on to the Megabass Dark Sleeper, second challenge lure. We'll try him on a straight retrieve. I think he's more of one who needs to be bounced on the bottom, but we'll just get him in on the straight retrieve, see how he feels. He feels like he's bumping on the bottom, to be fair. He's got weed on, does he? No, that must just be how he feels. Right, we're going to let him sink and see how we go bumping him. I can hear him bumping, but I can feel him bumping through the rod tip. That's good, that should give the bass something to zone in on. The tail works at a real slow retrieve rate. Let's So that'll be working all right. Bump and wind. He really doesn't want to come up in the water, he really wants to stay on the bottom. Which I guess is what he's designed for. Might just try, look at that. Let me put that in front of the skyway, you should be able to see. That's just bumping along on the sand there. Maybe that'll attract the bass. It's almost like you've got a little tiny fish on. Bump, bump, bump. I like that actually. No, time for a change. Right guys, gone for this little D1, like a sand eel representation. We've got him on a super cheapo jig head. I think is it Capellan or something like that. It's from Decathlon. Try him on a straight retrieve. Oh, he's on the bottom. He's going to need a faster retrieve to stay up. And a high rod tip. Or I've got another one on a lighter. Try a fast retrieve. Try bouncing him. Could try the similar to the last lure. Oh no. I can walk out there. There's nothing to catch on there, surely. Hey, there is something to catch on there. While I'm out here, I'll have another one. It's your last chance, Mr. D1 from AliExpress or Temu or something like that, if I recall. Right, thank you, Mr. D1. Right, shallow diver, IMA copy, I believe. £3 on Temu. This is another lure that I've just got to get it in front of a bass, because well, it didn't cast too bad actually. Don't remember it casting that well. It does, it feels good in the water. There we go. Wobbles nicely. Tried too hard with the cast and probably didn't go as far as my nice relaxed cast. Normally the way, isn't it? Looks good in the water. Quite clear the water today. Red head, silvery tail. Should flash reasonable for a bass. It's kind of felt like I felt something then. Oh, that feels like it's getting hits from something. Wouldn't that be nice? Even if it's a little mackerel or something. Oh, didn't feel anything that time. I think it might have got a bit of attention. I don't really fish many shallow diving hard lures. I've got a, what's it, Kimono or Kimono 125, and I think I've had 1 or 2 fish on that. but I don't tend to fish them. I've got my Yozuri, I like that in certain conditions. Come on, little bass, let's get you ticked off. We know you can catch fish. Oh no, come off, come off. Right, I'm going to back away because that was quite close. Oh, nearly put that one to bed then. To be fair, it felt like a little mackerel, but it's a fish. I didn't say I was going to catch bass on them all, although I do want to at some point. Oh, don't say that's going to be my only chance. I don't believe it is. Come on. I've been patiently working my way through the challenge lures. I've got the most confidence in this one out of all the ones I've tried tonight. I'm feeling it a bit. I think I had a knock on it. He's bumping out. He feels good. Looks good. Looks like a duck. Quacks like a duck. It's a duck. Come on. Look, it's getting a bit dusky now, Mr. Bass. It's time for you to get yourself a nice lure. Preferably this one. Come on, me beaut. Yes, yes. Stay on. That's a bass. That's a bass on the challenge lure. You stay on, you bugger. Yes. Come on. Don't you get off. I'm giving you not a second slack. I'm keeping you. Oh, it's not. It's a mackerel. And it's a decent edible mackerel. Oh, it's not. It's a bloody bass. See, I'm new to this fishing game. Even when I'm looking at them. You're going to have to come out a little then because I've got to do a photo. Well guys, he's only a little one, what is he? Yeah, just about scraping 30, but that's the challenge lure. Another one ticked off. Yes, get in. Well guys, I think I have my camera off for the release, but I can show you I didn't keep about a 28 centimetre schoolie. I am not that hungry. Right, I'm going to keep it on. See if we can find another. Yeah, I knew I was going to catch on that lure. I'm going to catch on them all at some point. But I must admit, it has been a lot harder than I thought. It's been quite a tough year really for me on the bass, but a lot of effort in. I mean, I started off really well with a 60 and it's been my best fish all year. I think I've had a 59 as well since, but that's it. No worries about him coming off. He got two of the rear hooks in him. He was very nicely hooked. Came out quite easy though, look, thankfully. It was one of those that I knew it would happen. I just had to put it in front of a bass, which with most lures is the case, isn't it? Right, last one, then we're going to have a change. There we go. Thank you, Mr. IMA, a copy shallow diver. You're ticked off.